Okay, I think I'm live. Let me see. It's actually working. Yep. Okay, it is working. Hello, everybody. So I said yesterday that I was going to do. Oh, there's nobody on yet. I wonder if I should wait. Yeah, maybe not because I'm not really going to do much. So I said yesterday when I posted it, I said I wanted to do today's live stream on class issues that the coronavirus is raising. But this morning has been really sort of like very hectic for me. I had to, as you know, if you've been watching me, you know that I've been hunkering down. But this morning I had to go out. I had to go to Hoboken to do a site inspection for one of my cases. And I was really nervous about going to Hoboken because I know that, Hoboken is a dense urban area and there's been a lot of cases there. And I'm super paranoid about this, maybe too paranoid about this. But in any event, so I went down to Hoboken, I put on my mask, I went down, it was a site inspection, it was an empty house, I felt okay about that. Left Hoboken and then I thought, well, as long as I'm out, let me do one final trip to Costco. I can't tell you how many final trips to Costco I've done, but let me do a final trip to Costco. So I did a final trip to Costco and then got back here super late. And I had meant to jot down the things I wanted to talk about concerning class issues before I started so that we could dive into that. And I am interested in talking about that. But one of the things I wanted to mention was just how different it is between Hoboken and Bergen County. So I had a friend who I talked to in Hoboken who said that people aren't really wearing masks down there. And in Hoboken today, my experience was also just that, I don't know, maybe people aren't taking it very seriously. In Bergen County, in contrast, when I went to the Costco, I would say probably 25% of the people there were wearing masks. So I think in Bergen County, people are taking it a little more seriously, or I'm not sure. But in any event, I wanted to hop onto the live stream because I said I was going to hop on the live stream today, but I'm really not in the mindset to do this today. I'm just feeling super stressed out and I want to take some time to go clean my kitchen and make lunch for my daughter. One thing I did want to mention was I saw a study this morning. I'm going to put the link in the comments. I know I've been harping on and on and on about masks, but this is a study that was just published in the Lancet journal. And I'm just going to read a quote from it. It's about the fact that people need guidance when it comes to masks. So the quote here is, sorry, also I can't find my glasses, so I'm I can't see anything. WHO, the World Health Organization, recommends against wearing masks in community settings because of a lack of evidence. However, absence of evidence of effectiveness should not be equated to evidence of ineffectiveness, especially when facing a novel situation with limited alternative options. So, I know there's a lot of conflicting guidance coming out, but since I came across that, I was like, well, let me keep it open in my browser, and then when I hop on the live stream, I'll just share it. So I'm going to hop off now, and I think what I'm going to do is just try to jot down the stuff tonight that I want to talk about with regards to the class issues, because it's so apparent to me. I'm looking at different bubbles and places of people, and the differences are stark. Like somebody who's working retail and has to go in every day, and there are some places that are prohibiting their employees from taking personal protection measures. And in addition to that, these are the people who are lowest income and least likely to have good healthcare. And so you have those class issues. And then you also have this sort of middle class white collar workers who are dealing with this really weird thing where their kids are home, but they're also working from home. And then I think myself personally and other people I've spoken to among that class, there's maybe a little bit of guilt because in a way it's almost not like a vacation, but it's a bit of a break from the grind. You're not commuting. I know my husband is not commuting into the city an hour each way. It's just sort of a different experience, and it almost feels like a break. And there can be, I think, some guilt affiliated with that because you know that other people are so much worse off. So in any event, those are things percolating through my mind. I'm going to sort them out a bit more tonight and hop on tomorrow and do what I was going to do today. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for stopping to watch. If you have in the comments something that on your mind about how the coronavirus is exposing class differences, I'd be interested to hear it. And I will see you tomorrow around 2. Thank you guys. Bye. Let me just see if anyone's commented before I sign off. No, not yet. Okay. Oh, and if you haven't, check out my other live videos. The one I did yesterday, I think is actually very useful. That's showing the stuff that we got to hunker down because I am not going out again. I did the site inspection today. I'm not leaving the house again for a long time. But that might be useful to people if they're trying to figure out how to hunker down. And hopefully I'll release the other video on how to make the black beans in the Instant Pot later today. All right, this time I'm really signing off. Take care.